Hello students, in today's session of rural marketing, we will be discussing on rural communication. Since we have been discussing about the rural marketing strategies and there are four different strategies adopted, that is product based strategies are there, price based strategies are there, distribution based and promotional based. So this communication comes under the promotional strategy. Okay. And communication, what do you mean by communication? How it is important in rural marketing? Yes, communication is a transfer of information from the sender to the receiver, and the receiver sends back the feedback. Okay, so how this communication is important in rural marketing? Rural communication is an interactive process in which information, knowledge, and skills relevant for the development are exchanged between the rural consumers. Most of the rural consumers are farmers, extension and advisory services, information providers, and research, either personally or through media such as radio, print, and more recently the ICTs. So it's simply rural communication. It is an interactive process in which information, knowledge, and skills which are relevant or which are needed for the rural people or rural folks are delivered through personally or through mass media, through mass media platforms. And recently we use the ICTs, the information and communication technologies, for the communication to rural people. Okay, so rural communication is simply it is an interactive process in which knowledge, skills, and information are transferred from to the rural folks or rural consumers. Now we'll see what is the objective of this rural communication. The aim is to put rural people in a position to have necessary information, that are all necessary kind of information for informed decision making and the relevant skills to improve their livelihoods. Okay, so major aim of rural communication or developing the communication strategies in rural area is to uplift the livelihoods of rural people by delivering necessary information so that they can take they can take good decisions in purchase and on the basis on regards of purchases of goods and services. Okay, so now we'll see what are the major challenges while communicating to the rural audience. If a marketer is, or if a marketer wants to enter into the rural market or rural country, he want to get into the rural market, what are the major challenges faced by a marketer to in accordance with the communication? Like what are the challenges while communicating with the rural audience, and what all things the marketer have to keep in mind while communicating with the rural people? So the first challenge is the low literacy level. Since the rural people, the literacy level is very low, that is a major difficulty to communicate with the people. So it takes much time to make them understand certain concepts or the benefits regarding certain products and services. If a marketer want to make them understand, it takes more time, and it is difficult to convince the rural customers because of their low literacy level. And limited access to media. Since the rural population, they have very limited access to the modern mass media, it is difficult to make them understand easy, and they don't have the access to the mass media, so it is difficult to understand, and this is again becoming a challenge for the challenge in communication. Next point is diverse audience. Diverse audience means in India is a country of diversity with all different socio-cultural diversity and traditions, like customs, traditions, everything is different. So it is difficult to communicate with each each village or each different kind of category of the people, because they follow different socio-cultural they come from the different socio-cultural backgrounds. So this again becomes a challenge in communicating to the rural people. Next is dearth of information. That means lack of a good person, or lack of opinion leaders, or lack of good content providers, so that it will be easy to communicate to the rural people. Next is scattered audience. India is a country where 74% of the population lives in villages or are from rural background, and there are 6 lakh plus villages in India, and these villages are scattered like anything from north to south and east to west, like it is spread across. Since the population and the rural people are spread across and scattered, because of the vast population, it is difficult to communicate to each individual or each village or each rural area. So the vast and scattered population again is a challenge in rural communication, because it is difficult for the marketer to reach out to the single individual or reach out to the particular areas. Second is next is lack of well developed ICT means information and communication technologies. Because of lack of information and communication technologies, or non availability of the internet connectivity in all the villages, this again becomes a challenge in communication. Okay, now we'll see what are the types of media used to communicate in rural. If a marketer want to communicate about his product and service, or the setting up of marketing strategies, what are the kinds of, there are two types of rural media used. So the first one is mass media and second is traditional media. First we will discuss a mass media. Mass media again is termed as the modern media. Okay, the modern methods used. So the modern media or the mass media, in mass media, the marketer focuses to cover entire mass, the whole of the population. Okay, the total population will be covered in the mass media. So the first method or first kind involved in the mass media is television. Now we know, just like after this, in this 21st century, or by the beginning of 2000 and 2010 also, most of the rural villages are being connected with electricity and road transportation. So electricity and road transportation, the infrastructure have been developed. Because of this, more than 70% of the villages have been electrified, and all the households are having televisions. So television can be used as a media through which the marketer can communicate his ideas and information. And next is radio. Earlier radio was like we can see radio in almost all the houses. Even now also almost in the phones we can, in the Android phones and base phones, we can get connected in the radios are available. Through radio also the communication, the promotions of the product and services can be done. So that is another mass media method. The other one is print. Prints involve the placards, notice, hoardings, all those comes under the print media. Notices, placards and all comes under the print media. Okay, and cinema theater. In cinema theater, you know, before movie starts and in between there is an interval also, so there is a 5 to 10 minutes of the advertisements goes on. So through which also the rural people mostly go for cinemas together. So to this movie halls, the theaters, not to the multiplexes but to the normal cinema halls they used to visit. So this cinema halls can be also used as a place where the marketer can communicate, that is a promotion can be done. Communication is all about like transferring the information, that is promotion of, that is a way of promoting the product and service. Next is word of mouth. Word of mouth is like transferring the information from one person to the another. Okay, that's personal, one to one, face to face kind of interaction. Next is video on wheels. As you know, during this election times we can see this digital vehicles, the vehicles in which videos will be displayed. Okay, so that is a video on wheels. Video on wheels means in vehicles the videos will be showing, that is a digital hoardings or digital boards will be attached in the vehicle. So these are some of the mass media methods which are used to communicate to the rural people, and this is mostly adopted in this era. Mostly in this after 2010, this is a method by which the rural communication is mostly done. Now we see what are the traditional methods. In traditional method, the folk theater, demonstration hearts and mela, wall painting, postcards, posters, and puppetries were used. Folk theater means in folk dance the themes will be, there will be some themes will be there, and the folk dance, in the dance they will be communicating regarding certain product and services or certain informations. All those things will be communicated through folk dances. Demonstration means certain campaigns will be organized. For example, the Dalda ghee or Dalda Vanaspati, they have conducted a campaign in which they bought up their dalda vanaspati and kept on a table, and near to that they put up a food stall, and in the food stall they have used the dalda vanaspati to prepare the kachoris and food items. And the rural people were asked, the rural consumers were asked to taste this. So once they taste, they felt the they felt that the quality of vanaspati, the dalda vanaspati is good, so they will purchase. So this is a kind of demonstration. Next is hearts and mela. In hearts and melas, the stalls of particular organization or business can be done. Like for example, the tractors, Mahindra tractors, in certain melas, in certain festivals, they can put up a stall and they can communicate to the rural customers, the rural farmers regarding the importance, like what are the benefits or what are the added advantages in the Mahindra's tractor, and what are the cc, what is the power, how which engine it is, and what is the cc, what is the power. All those things will be explained in the hearts and mela by putting upon stalls. Wall painting is traditionally and most commonly adopted in rural areas, and this is the cheap method, and it is mostly accepted by the rural areas because it is visible all the time. Once they see the wall painting, they will always remember the particular product and service, or that product will be memorized. Next is postcards and posters. Postcards and posters can be also circulated as a communication. And puppetries. Puppetries also, they use certain stories or some storytelling method for communication. Okay, now we'll see what are the most effective communication mix in for rural marketing. What are the components for the effective communication mix in rural marketing? First one is wall painting. Wall painting reach even the smallest villages, whereas mass media has not made inroads. Like as I said, in the mass media or modern media methods, like it involves the TV, radio, and all those things. For that, the infrastructural facilities should be also good to reach out through this mass media. So, where in such places where this mass media have not reached out, this wall paintings can be used as communication, because this is cheap and serve as a fixtures on the walls with high visibility. Okay, and most of the companies use this wall painting in rural areas for communication. Next, vans and demonstration. Vans can be used, as I said the earlier example, melas and fairs, TV and regional language. In TV also, the advertisements and the communication should be done in the vernacular languages, that is regional languages. Then village newspaper or local editions of newspapers can be used for communication. You may have seen with a newspaper there will be certain notices regarding opening of a shop, or if there is certain discounts or there are certain offers going on, certain notices will be there. Otherwise, certain placards will be attached in some junctions, or some hoardings will be also put up in some junctions and all. So that is again a method of communication. Community radio or AIR through local channels. In radio is the most effective method of communication, because in India more than 90% of the people used to listen to radio daily. And internet and mobile comes under the mass media technique, where because after 2010 most of the rural areas have been electrified and internet connectivity have been gained. So this is also one among the effective method for the communication. As you analyze, like 1 year now, it's being 1 year of corona, the COVID. Earlier last year, most, like if you keep do an analysis, you will get to understand that last year and this year, the people who are having Android phones and who are using the digital payment have increased like anything, like they that maybe have doubled or tripled. Now even if you go to small mandis or daily markets, you can see the sabji wala will be asking you to do by phone pay. So that is an advantage that have happened, and this also comes, and this is also an improvement of the internet and mobiles. That is again a method of communication also. So now we'll see what is ICT in rural marketing. What is the importance of ICT? ICT is information and communication technologies. So in communication, definitely we need ICT. That is, there is importance of ICT. That is, the internet and the communication technologies, the advancement in the technologies will be helping to reach out to the rural areas where it is untapped. The untapped rural areas can be tapped, or can be the marketers can enter into the untapped rural area if we have a better information and communication technology. So this information and communication technology plays an important role in addressing the challenges and uplifting the livelihoods of rural people. The ICT offers an opportunity to introduce new activities, new services and applications into rural areas, or to enhance the existing services. Okay, so this is how ICT is important in rural marketing. So I hope the concept of rural communication, what are the types of media used, what are the challenges in rural communication is understood to you all. Thank you all.